what does, and it's the chronological order I put it in, it's being a Christian first and a black man second. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think I necessarily look at them as odds with each other. So I don't feel the need to make that distinction, because I feel like when I need to make that distinction, I am trying to make things more comfortable for white people. Because it's like an accommodation. Like, hey, let's level this out. White people don't ever say, hey, I'm a Christian first and a white person second.
I think for me, though, is like how I describe this to people is something can come against my blackness, but I have to remember I'm a Christian first. Meaning, like, this is for me. I'm not going to go around, hey, Cody, guess what? I know I'm black, but I'm a Christian first. That's not something that I need to say to make, like, myself feel more palatable to white people. But for myself, like, something can come against my blackness or something can happen to people that look like us, but I have to hold myself.
Give me an example.
Okay, so like, say if like somebody decides to call me the N-word with a hard R, you know what I'm saying? I in my flesh will be like, you know what? I could rinse this nigga like dirty dishes. Or I could let somebody know that's not going to fly with me. I don't rock with that at all. And I don't have to assert myself in a way that'll give you what you think you deserve. I know who I serve and how I carry myself is even outside of my skin tone, because black does not come with a morality clause. As you can see with Candace Owens, it's very easy to have anti-blackness and still look like black. You know what I'm saying? So I try not to allow this to be a compass for me. This is the mold that God put me in, and I love it, and I'm unapologetic with it. I just don't like to be put in a box. I don't want anybody to tell me how I'm supposed to carry myself as a black man, because I know who I'm called to be at the end of the day and who I belong to. I don't belong to anybody on a horizontal level, if that makes sense.
Like, those aren't at odds with each other to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, one is my faith and one is just my, you know, I mean, I'm black. You know what I mean? Like,
Rumor has it.
You know, I'm black. And regardless of, you know, it's not something I just take off. You know what I mean? Like, it is not something, and because it's not something I just take off, it's not exclusive. My decisions, my choices, what I believe, how I move, those things aren't taken off either. You know, those things aren't exclusive to being black. Black is who I am. It's not a result of, you know, because I'm black, I vote this way. Because I'm black, I act this way. Because I'm black, I'm like, nah. Like, I am black. I'm a Christian first and a man second. That sounds weird.
It's weird. It's for me though. Like, I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying, for me, like, for that's how I, like, when I hear it, I'm like, those aren't mutually exclusive, and that's probably not a statement that I would say. That phrase to me, and I don't know where it came from, right? This is a me thing. Like I said, nobody
I've heard people other than you say that though, and so when I hear that, it's always this thing of, it always makes me feel like it's like a black person relating to white people. What I really feel like is being said when someone says, like, I am not. I am a Christian first and a black person's, or I'm black second. I should, when I am being dehumanized,
mm-hmm.
I should choose love. That's kind of what I hear is being said, but I don't like the way that it's phrased, because it's this thing of, like, it's another thing for me, at least how I see it, of where I am just, again, submitting my blackness to
look, brother, keep it to me straight. We talk like
it's
we
like
talk like family around here. You're good.
Yeah, it's just
You're
me
good.
Again, submitting my blackness, again, white evangelicalism to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because that phrase doesn't, like, if our culture hadn't been shaped in the way that it was, there's no way that phrase would exist.
I think for me, though, like I said, this is strictly for me. I'm a Christian first and a black man second. Meaning, like, I've been black my whole life, yes. I haven't been Christian my whole life. I haven't had this moral compass my whole life. This is how I operate off of. I don't think that it's I don't think that they're mutually exclusive. I just know which one gives me direction. But there's another one that there's another one that allows me to operate in spaces. And then another caveat to that, especially when I'm dealing in like white evangelical spaces, when we're talking about like social justice and stuff like that, they'll ask me to themselves, they're like, well, you're supposed to die daily to yourself as we being crucified with Christ. And I'm like, okay, cool.
I hear you. So here's why I hate the statement, bro.
Okay, you're fine.
I hate the statement. Yeah.
All good.
It creates this fork in the road. Where am I going to be a Christian or I'm going to be black? Right? And it's just another negative connotation on what blackness is, right? Wow. Those things are not, there's not one that's good. Like blackness isn't the bad version. You know what I mean? It's not, it is spirit and it is flesh.
Mm-hmm.
We got to stop framing.
You're saying stop calling blackness flesh, essentially.
Yes. Stop framing it in the way of me choosing blackness as it being flesh. We got to stop doing that. Because we are not saying, because no one's saying I am a Christian first and white second. Why? Because there's white superiority in this country, right? Well, not even just this country, but in this world, right? That's not a thing. And so it's still a thing within our minds, right? And that's why I want this to be broken. Like I'm talking, we family right now.
No, we good.
I'm talking to you
good.
like yeah, you gotta break because that's I believe, right, that's still a thing within your mind of like those things are there's still a piece of that's like those things are opposite things. No, that's not even a biblical thing, bro. There's spirit and there's flesh. Blackness is not flesh. That's just a whole different thing. So like spirit and flesh, right? So when I'm faced with a decision, it's either I'm going to respond biblically, I'm going to respond out of my spirit, or I'm going to respond out of my flesh. That's the fork in the road, not Christian blackness, right? I'm gonna keep watching. I don't want to hear that no more.
No. You know what? And you know what? I'll say this. I'll say this publicly, honestly, because of like, and I think, and we talk about this a lot. There's a lot of anti-blackness we have to die to daily.
Yeah.
That's something that could have been under the radar that people didn't check because they didn't see a problem with. So I say this publicly because nobody has ever said that to me before. You know what I'm saying? Like they never said it like that. Like, and some people they'd say like, are you demonizing being black? No, I just know that black does not come with a morality clause. That's it. Like, thank you for that, brother. Like, no, seriously, like, you know, this could have gotten like really awkward, but like,
no.
I
think because you and me talk on a regular basis, that we can talk. So we can talk like this. You know what I mean? Like we have a relationship.
No. You're good. You're good, man. Yeah. You're good, man. And I say that because like, in this season of deconstructing, there's some things that it's so easy to be glossed over when we're talking about sustaining our blackness that it's very easy, especially when we've operated in white evangelical spaces for so long, that for 1 second, if you equate your blackness to flesh, that's still white supremacy still residing within you, and your spirit cannot flourish from that. So thank you, my brother. I'm serious. Like, thank you for that, dog. For real. Like hit my chan, GV, that's my clan. I abuse ya. I'm that Kaya super with them kicks like Hayabusa. While I snap the neck off of Satan while he nod his head to this music. We the movement, good vibes sent by God. We the truest.